everybody, Greg Marra here, and today I'm demoing the Sawtooth 5-watt head. I'm running the Sawtooth 5-watt tube head through some British style cabinets. I've got a 112 cabinet, and then I'll switch over to a 212 cabinet. In both scenarios, I'm basically just going to mic with one single SM57 at an angle on a 12-inch speaker. The features on the Sawtooth 5-watt tube head are one 6V6 output tube, one 12AX7 preamp tube. It's a single channel, single input amp, 2 extension speaker jacks. It has a separate gain and master volume controls. It has 3 tone controls, a treble, mid, and bass. It has a heavy-duty dog bone handle, heavy-duty end caps, retro-style chicken head knobs, tweed grill, and retro piping. The head is dimensionally 14.5 by 10.5 by 8.25, and it weighs 18 pounds. All right, so I'm using my Sawtooth Heritage guitar. It's got medium output pickups, just like all the other videos. And for this amp, I've got it set at the sweet spot. So I'm running straight into the amp. The volume's up at 10. The bass is just about 12 o'clock. The middle's at 12 o'clock. Treble's about 1 o'clock. And gain is at about 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to rely on the sound of the pickups, the bridge, the combination, and the neck to get the different tones that I want. And in a single channel amp, I think most guys do this. Sometimes you put a boost pedal in front of the amp so that you can obviously goose the amp a little bit and get some more saturation. But for this sample, we're just going to go right through into the front of the head. All right, let's have a listen to the bridge pickup. I'll start with nearly all the way off, and then I'll roll the volume up as I go. Let's do the combination. For this, I'm going to start at nearly all the way down to 0, and then I'll roll up each pickup. All right, normally I wouldn't have the middle position engaged when I turn all the way up to 10 for both the bridge and neck, but just so you can hear what that sounds like, let's listen to that. Cool. All right, so let's go to the neck pickup. Let's roll down all the way to nearly 0. All right, cool, that's all the different pickup combinations. I just stuck with some basic chord shapes, not to get too crazy, but this amp is great for blues. The thing that's kind of cool about having the head by itself is that you can run through many different speaker combinations. You know, right now I'm running through a 112. In a minute here I'm going to go through a 212. But you can do whatever you want. I mean, you can go, and basically the thing that's kind of cool about it is it will match whatever cab you put it through. So that's really cool. It's really convenient. So it's a great head, and sounds great for blues. I mean, it's going to give you all the things you need if you want to play that kind of music. So let's switch over. We'll go to a 212, and we'll hear the difference. Likely it'll sound similar because I'm only miking one speaker, but in the room it's going to be a lot different. So let's check that out. All right, so now I've got the 212 cabinet that I'm running the 5-watt tube head through, the Sawtooth 5-watt head through. And in the room, it's a lot louder, but as I can tell you, when you plug this through the 112 and then plug it into the 212, you definitely notice more volume out of the 212. So what I'm going to do is just run quickly through the different pickup selections through the 212, and you'll get to hear how that sounds. Let's start with the bridge. Let's combine those. Kind of go halfway. Let's go to the neck. All right, cool. So yeah, like I said, I don't know how much that's going to translate over in the video, but I definitely hear it in the room. 5 watts, but man, it's got a lot of power to it. You could definitely play this in a club setting. It's great for practice, obviously, and you know, at 5 watts, you're going to get the sound of the tubes. That's what we want. And at 5 watts, you don't always get that. So highly recommend it, man. Sounds really good for blues, and might even be able to play a little bit of hard rock with this one. So check it out, Sawtooth 5-watt tube head. Thanks so much. See you on the next one.